What's up guys, Ivan here, and today we're gonna talk about unlocking your fretboard. This is video number 3 on that series so far, and in case you haven't watched video number 1 and video number 2, I highly recommend you to do that because what we're gonna talk about in this video are topics that I covered on the past 2 episodes. So if you haven't watched that and you're not familiar with the circle of fifths especially, go check them out. There's gonna be a card up here and also a link in the description below. So for you guys who are familiar with the topic of the other 2 videos, today we're going to talk about chromatic targeting the triad notes. I think I got this from Corey Wong, and he mentioned in a video that he does this as a warm-up, and I've been doing this for the last couple of months, and it's a great exercise to warm up your hands and also to warm up your brain as well. And it basically is just playing the triads, either major or minor, and targeting each one of the notes of that triad. So the root, the third, or the fifth, with a chromatic movement either from below or from above. So I'm going to explain that. For the major, for example, I'm going to target each chord tone, so the root, third, or fifth, with a chromatic movement from above going down to the note that I want to play. And you can change this later in the future any way you want, but this is just one way to get you started. So for example, I want to play a C. Instead of playing like this, I'm gonna go coming from above to the root, and then to the next note would be E, the third, and the fifth, and then the octave. Like that. And that is a great exercise to train your brain, like I said, also, and your hands to get them warmed up, because you're not just sticking to this one shape. You gotta know what the distance is from the notes that you're playing chromatically to the one that you actually want to play. And if you listen to the music of Wolfpack, for example, a lot of what they're playing is just triads with a lot of chromatic movement or chromatic targeting, so to speak. So with this, we play the major triad just like I did. You can do it on 2 octaves, that's how I do it. So the next note will be here. And once you reached this octave, you can either keep going back exactly the same way, so or you can turn it around and you're targeting the note from below. That's something that I do, for example, just to keep me on my toes, so to speak. But that would be only the major one. From here, we go to relative minor then. So from C major to A minor. And we play this triad also with chromatic movement. And for the minor one, you can start going from below to the target note. So I don't have more notes here, but or you can do it the other way around as well. So you're targeting from above, going down to the target note. And then you run that across the circle of fifths. And that is a great exercise to know how to move around the fretboard using chromatic motion, but also just discovering where the notes are and how you can approach them. And if you listen to a lot of James Jamerson, a lot of that music or a lot of his bass lines have this kind of movement. There's just stuff like that, and it makes it definitely more interesting than just doing this. So like I said, you can play it on 1 octave first, so just then in the relative minor, and so on over to F, D minor, or run it on 2 octaves, which is going to increase your range, and it's going to make you think a little bit. For example, here I don't have many more notes, or you're going to have to decide, okay, I'm going to play most of them on the A string, or I'm going to go downwards. So for example, if I play B major and target the chord tones chromatically downwards, so I can go, right, this is the highest note I have on this bass, so from here I can go back by going chromatically upwards. And then land there, for example. I hope you guys find this helpful, because it's a great way to know how to move around the fretboard. It has definitely helped me, and do it slow first. Just take your time and focus on knowing where you're playing or what the target note is that you want to play. So if I was to go back to C major, so I'm playing the root, chromatically downwards, then the third, the fifth, root, and you can do it, for example, on 1 string only. Like that as well. But like I said, I hope you guys find this helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the content that's coming to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.